I can see it.
I get so tired of fuckers like coming up to my friends at cons when I go. Like, don't leave the girls alone.
I just remember that the guy wanted to show you his new Yeezys and thought he would say a nice thing to you, and you proceeded to beat him to death and then stole his Yeezys.
What the fuck is a Yeezy?
So not only is she a boomer, but she's also an explosive.
We will never answer this question.
I think it's a kind of shoe. I don't know either.
I don't know.
You were telling me you don't know about the Yadas you stole too.
Wait, what?
I'm too white to take a guess.
I'm glad you admitted it.
Oh, that's probably true.
Oh my god.
Yep. I saw what happened to the guy whose Yada she destroyed. I just the entire time there was just his homie was sitting there just like, not the Yadas.
Yada?
Shoe or am I?
Not as all white.
Yadas.
Not as all white Yeezys. No, he's got those.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's
no.
a thing of Timberlands?
Alex, just say something because the mayo in this call is too heavy for me right now.
Oh my god.
I can say many things that'll.
This
Say a funny
conversation
thing, makes me happy.
This conversation is like a white bread sandwich with mayo with the crust cut off white right now. Like that's how white this is.
Alex, don't say the N-word.
Yeah, don't say that. Yeah, don't say that.
He's trying to reclaim it.
Don't, because I am recording. I am recording now, so don't say that, okay?
Oh, no joke. I had the guy come in the other day, and
Real scared.
He made some choice statements. He was a younger African American.
Okay.
And he came in there, and he was a regular. I kind of just know what he gets when he comes in, and he was rightfully upset. It was a little rude of me. He came up.
Get the time codes ready in case she has to edit this.
Oh no, this is staying in.
He came up to the register, and he came up to the register, and without doing anything, I just gestured with 2 fingers up and went and gestured to the Crown Royal, and he was like, and he used the N-word because he that was him.
He had the pass. Is that what you're saying?
Unfortunately, no one else in this chat except for maybe me and Devin and Kara. I think Kara can say it too legally.
Wait, why can Devin say it?
Wait a minute. I don't understand this. Is it because of the
Trudeau.
Because yeah, okay.
You see, because Devin would never say it even if he had the pass.
Devin is too scared to say it.
Me and Kara, we just raw dog it.
Look, if we go around slapping walrus titties, we can say whatever we want.
Don't get started on that again. You're gonna be laughing all night.
Well,
he was rightfully mad. He was going on about me, he was like, "Don't profile me as no alcoholic, man." And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean it like that. It's
Yeah,
I'm
before
here and you generally order."
Alex is
to
out buying
interrupt-
N-word passes right now.
to interrupt this shenanigans, Tara, whatever happened Sunday is fine.
okay, no, stop, because I am recording. I told you that. I literally said, so don't say anything. Don't say anything.
I just said
Caleb
it
wants
was
to
fine. That was
squeeze this game
it.
by the balls and
Don't
like,
say
"Ah."
anything. Right.
Damn, y'all.
Right.
Trauma,
Okay.
Trauma or non-trauma, before or after.
Right.
But,
Okay.
He going on, and I apologize for it. I'm like, you're right. You're not an alcoholic, man. Like, I know that much. Like, you don't come in every single day. You come in pretty much when you have off. Like, I get that. That's my bad. It's just, you kind of become a regular. And with a lot of regulars, I tend not to even ask just because I know what you're going to get. Unless things are wildly different for you. You know what I mean?
And then you called him a child molester just to scare him.
He was like, just address me first, man. He's like, talk to me first. I'll tell you what I want. He's like, it's just a respect thing, dog. He's like, I get you, Alex. I get how this works. It's the people service game. He's like, I get it, but just address me first from now on. He's like, you're not a racist like most of the people that work here. I was like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
And then he goes on about it. He goes on his tangent. Like, man, I'm out there every day breaking these chains, breaking these cuffs. he's like, you gotta feel that, right? I was like, I mean,
And thank you for limiting that to just the first syllable. I could see in your entire body.
Shaking.
and then like
Fear.
this guy comes up here, and the only way to describe this man that walks up behind him like in line, what is it? What is that show? The one where they
Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders.
I don't know why I thought of that.
No, it's the guys that look like what is it? Duck Dynasty. These Duck Dynasty looking motherfucker.
So like half the population of the state.
Yeah. He walks up and standing there when we're talking about, he's going on a little bit of tangent. And I was like, hey man, I feel that. He's like, but yes, I'll take 2 Crown Vanillas. I was like, okay, no
Ooh,
problem, man. I
vanilla.
got that for you. The guy from I was like, hey man, I really appreciate that. Thanks for not, like being too mad at me. I'll make sure to keep that in mind for the future. I know full well what you're on about. It's good. You keep fighting the good fight, man. Hope things get better for you. He was like, always. He's like, you one of my real brothers.
Whoa!
Oh no.
My hand hovered over the
And
beat
he was like, I'll
button.
see you around. I was like, see you around, man.
The
He
mute
leaves.
Alex
And then
button is
And then
coming.
this Dark Dynasty bastard just like walks up and is just like, damn black people, you know what I'm
Do you want me to mute?
I,
You just cut his mic and
So-
it keeps going.
so it wouldn't go over it, but I have this.
This?
I have
Oh.
noise just in case.
Oh.
Well, I'm just
Like,
like,
be fucking on the money with that thing, yo.
This Duck Dynasty guy walks up and is like, God, black people, am I right? And he looks at me and I'm just like, look at him. And I'm like, my skin is like 2 shades darker than his. I'm just like, yeah, I guess.
people of color, they are quite nice.
Indeed. I get when you're right, I guess.
Is it bad that most of my relatives look like Dynasty motherfuckers?
Yes, moving on.
You are Duck Dynasty, Caitlin. You are the Duck Dynasty.
No.
The singular
refuse.
entity.
You're the singular entity. Not only do you go around beating up minorities.
Caitlin sees a different Duck Dynasty than the one we all do, which is actually just a show about her. the one.
Her carving her own ducks that she uses to fire at minorities.
Oh no!
Right,
Like, you know.
moving swiftly on from that. Moving swiftly on from that almost 10-minute tirade. You can't stop it. I can stop you. I can mute you. I can mute you on my end as well. Anyway, right. So you will have been swapped. Okay. Anyway, so let's go over the basics of what happened last time. Last time you finished up your little mini dungeon where you fought weird clan snake people. And then you fought actual giant slugs from space. I think, maybe? Unclear.
Unclear.
You found out that all
They
of
were
these
ickies.
weird bag-wearing individuals had a very, very strange, space tapeworm in their necks. And after discovering that and actually going into the last room of the kind of underground cavern, you also found that there happens to be a series of strange liquid-filled vats that seem to be containing, bodies of humanoid creatures. Oddly enough, you've also noticed that those humanoid creatures seem to look almost exactly like at least one of the individuals that you fought. So that's weird that you fought a dude and killed a dude in the other room, but in here, hold on, he's in a vat. That's strange. That seems really weird. You kind of also got a lot of your asses handed to you. Quite badly, actually. A lot worse than I thought. And that is where we left off. We left off with you leaving and going back to your base. So that's where we're going to pick up. But as eagle-eyed individuals here will see, there is another person here that wasn't here before. Unless
wasn't invited.
he wasn't. He
Can you tell me that Devin's character is just like 3 feet tall?
Wait, you mean that wasn't? I thought that was here before.
No, it wasn't here before. No.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Please tell me that
His
like
stealth check of 400 was successful.
I just need Devin's character to be like the size of Yoda.
Stealth check of 400. Our perception check's just fucking terrible. We have a passive perception of -2.
If I lick it, I might get a higher perception bonus.
That's true. That's also we learned last time that you get much better perception checks by licking things.
Oh.
It's not weird. It's just fact. But anyway,
Weird. But it's a good weird.
I am now going to copy and paste you onto the map. So there we go. You've made your way back to your to the place that you stay, to your barracks. And as soon as you get back there, one of the guard individuals comes up towards the group and mentions to you all, I hope that you had a good mission. I am to inform you that, that another team member has arrived. I don't really know what more to say other than that. They are waiting for you. Yes. Did you hurt? Are you done a pain? Yeah, very much. The individual guard moves back to his place in the door. And now, think of this like ripping off a band-aid. I think if we all just do it, I think it will be easier for us all. So, Hector marches their way up to the door, gesturing for you all to naturally follow. And I'm going to hold off on the introduction until until everyone enters the room.
I will follow along.
Or will hobble.
Still with some sparks flying because I need to get to.
I was like, does 17 need assistance in walking? Because Frere would 100% Princess carry 17.
Yes.
Princess Carry the robot. Right.
I see how it is.
Oh.
Oh.
It's fine.
Trouble in Toxodice.
Oh, fuck you.
If I had the capacity to drink right now, I would have taken a shot.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to copy and paste you into the room. Not copy and paste, I'm just going to move you into the room. And then...
Shove.
Well, we were waiting for Hector to move in.
Yeah.
Sergeant Cooler, what else can we do for you today?
Oh. Yeah.
I leave.
Oh God, why is his hand in his pants?
Devin,
So
do your introduction.
Right
Yeah, I'm gonna just zoom in.
Zoom in. Give me that noise.
Oh.
Devin, tell the people what he's doing, or I swear to God, I'm kicking you out.
He is lifting a weight casually, just getting real into it. Yeah.
How heavy does that weight look, Helena?
Roll me a perception check. I will tell you how heavy the weight is, or how heavy the weight appears to be. It looks to be like a kind of a standard dumbbell size, if only just a bit strangely golden in its coloring.
I look at Tox and say, "Do you mind if I bench press you?"
Whoa.
do you want to?
What's up, dogs?
Kara is going to delete herself from the game.
So, Devin, please describe to me exactly what you are. So we know that you're sitting on you're sitting on that chair, you're turned around, and you're doing your reps with your golden colored dumbbell. But please tell me, what are you? What do you look like? Describe.
You
this.
see this wonderful, large shark man who looks as if he's having a good time with that weight. And he's covered with this level of... Oh, jeez, that's loud. He's covered with this...
Fuck you.
no, He's covered in this body armor that looks fitting. You know,
He's covered in a bit of muke.
yeah, he's doing his thing, and he just turns to look at everybody, and he's like, "Whoa, what's up, guys?
Oh boy.
Are you like the other crew peoples?"
Upon seeing you, Hector immediately places one hand over the helm, and the little lights on it go a alarming yellow.
I'm surprised they didn't go red.
No, they're just going yellow for now.
That's Kara's.
He will then
Going into kill mode.
he will then address you. Sorry, I have not been informed of your arrival. We were in a mission anyway, so that's probably why. Whom exactly are you?
I'm the new arrival. My name's Flip Nork. That's Flip like Flipper and Nork like Canork.
Freya looks at Tom and says, do you think him and Elena are related?
I doubt it, but I'm sure he'll fit right in.
Elena's just gonna put to the corner
Just
here
gonna wheel away.
and look at a wall.
Whoa, there's like a squid person over there. That's rad.
Their name, they're an elephant. They're an
How
elephant,
drunk
sir.
are you, Flip Nork?
Well, that's cool. You're all cool. Wow. I'm glad I got shipped to the cool team and not like the not cool team.
Welcome to the Cool Kids Club, I guess.
Hell
As long
yeah.
as Helena is on this team, it is not the cool team.
Hey, come on now. Those are bad vibes. We're all gonna be pals here, right?
I'll say 17 with the four of us. Gestures to you, Hector, Frere, and Tox. Just all four of them. Like, I'm pretty sure we can counteract Elena.
Why are you Surfer Shark Joker?
Because that's the character. That's Flipdog. That's this smiley hammerhead shark man.
That grin never leaves.
Sweet fucking Jesus.
Kara's strapping in right now for the next 30 episodes.
Oh, it might be more than that.
It's probably
She
gonna
can
be
only
more than
mentally
that.
prepare for 30 at a
You know
time.
what? I do want to say that the accent gone for by Flip Nork, by my boy Devin here,
Mm.
it was better than what I thought it was, because I thought he was just going to go for my stereotypical K. Rimson voice.
Oh no, no.
Yeah!
Next
Oh,
time
no.
we have a combat, Kara is going to set up and then shoot all 3 shots into
No, not 3 shots. The first 2 shots are going to go to Flip Nork. The third one's going to ricochet into Elena.
Except that'll be on purpose.
Yeah, Kara's gonna be like, sorry, I gotta turn Elena from a paraplegic to a quadriplegic. You gotta get rid of those arms, buddy.
You don't need those.
So what the wheelchair's for?
Okay. Wonderful.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's true. Caitlin thought of everything.
So as Hector starts to realize that this is not a joke, and that the man in front of them, the shark man in front of them, really is part of the team, he drags one of his hurt legs over to them and starts to speak to them. I'm assuming you haven't been shown around, you haven't been given your room yet.
No, they just dropped me off, Robo Dog.
Please don't call me that.
Got it, dog.
Please don't call me that.
Cooler.
Okay, well, I
Yeah,
just have to work on
his
this.
name is Hector Cooler.
My
Yeah,
name is
Cool.
Knight
Pretty cool guy.
Sergeant
All
Hector.
right, got it, Mr. Cool.
Please stop. Just stop. This has been a long day.
The yellow has gone to red.
The yellow has gone to red. This has been a very long day.
We've gone from banana to apple now.
You guys look kind of beat up. Are you all right?
We-
I extend my working arm out to Flip Nork. I just say, welcome to the team. I gotta go to the repair bay.
Okay, Robo. Oh, wait. Well, just good luck. It's okay. I hope you turn out all right.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Brer will approach Flipnork and hold out his fist for a fist bump and say, "The name's Brer."
I like you already. Immediately goes for the fist bump.
Right, okay. Freya, roll me an athletics check. Devon, roll me an athletics check. I want to see the power of this fist bump.
The power.
Oh, you're being outmatched by the power of a bear fist right now.
Dog.
To be fair, I am a polar bear. It's the one bear. It's one of the few bears that me and Kara couldn't take in a fight.
Power
You could
is
take
so,
any of them in a damn fight.
Your power is so raw. Do you lift?
Thanks. Me and my friend over here have been doing things together for a long time. Kind of like my best friend. And then my other best friend's the Iron Forged over there that's getting repaired.
Everybody's like a big, happy best friend family.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, now that you're here, sorry, you said your name was Flip Nork? Is that it?
Yeah. Don't wear it out, dog.
Do you drink Surge soda?
Exclusively.
I figure Surge Soda and Baja Blast.
Well,
Capri Sun.
Yeah, here, take a refreshing Capri Sun for the road.
well, Mr. Nork, I don't know, I don't believe that you're aware, but as of you
Hell
entering
yeah,
this,
just drop me off.
as of you entering this facility, you are now part of this team. Sadly, it is my responsibility to inform you that legally, on all legal records, you are dead.
Whoa. It's kind of heavy, dude.
Yes, I'm afraid you only now exist.
I mean, I guess I did sign that waiver, but shit.
Yes, you all signed a digital waiver. This was not hidden from you. Anyway.
Did we sign a waiver?
Mom was right
no.
about reading the fine print.
That's true.
Well, the fact of the matter is, you are now technically, for legal purposes, dead. You have no digital record, no record of your existence following your death. But you are part of the unit. We will ensure that you gain everything that you need, from provisions to food. Hold on.
Yeah?
You notice that Hector places a hand like over his helmet as if he's getting a message. And then they go red, and he goes, "I'm sorry, I've been informed that you've decided to move several sets of workout equipment into this facility."
Oh, yeah. I can't go anywhere without it, dude.
Why?
It's important. I can never stop lifting.
Why?
Well, it's all for lift toss.
I'm sorry, what?
That's my god, dude. Liftos. He's the holy god of lift.
Can everyone make me a religion check, please?
Do I have to, even though I'm not in the room?
He comes from the land of Slam Zone.
You're not in the room, so you don't hear this shenanigans.
Okay.
Everyone that's in... Oh, God, here we go.
Oh, I'll do a religion check, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, my god is the Aztec god of fitness, so, like...
You got a 20. The answer is, I don't fucking know. This shit's stupid.
Right. Okay. So, Tox, the DC for this was a 20. So you maybe at some point have worked with possibly someone that has had a connection to this strange and esoteric god. Liftos is a god of glory and peak physical fitness. It's literally a fitness god that believes that one can achieve glory honing their body to the physical peak of fitness as well as their mind. It's a very strange god that is not widely celebrated or believed in, but it's those that do believe in it are very dedicated to it for the entirety of their life.
Oh, give it 2,000 years. We'll see if that changes.
Everyone will know the way of the lift eventually.
I mean, to be fair, I do worship, the god of fitness, the god of muscle specifically.
Heck yeah, dog.
Wait,
I don't know who lift is.
are you?
He's probably a god you'd like, Freyr.
I don't know though, because like I don't really lift. I don't think I've ever really lifted in my life. I mostly just beat people up.
You know what, Bear Dog? It's never too late to start.
The bear dog.
You do too lift, Freyr. You lift dudes.
I also lift you sometimes.
That's a good start.
Hector moves away from this situation and marches up to 17, and it has appeared that she has came out from the medical bay and has repaired herself. Normally it would take much longer for your repairs, but just for the sake of this kind of role play in this situation, I am going to say that you've had your full repairs now, but normally it takes much longer for that. As he comes face to face with you, he will just say to you, "Please help me. I don't know if I can take this."
I mean, to be fair, she's the one that came up with the fucking hand chucks. I don't know why he thinks she can help.
Robot to robot. Solidarity.
To be fair, I like the arm chucks. Fur would have used the arm chucks as a weapon.
I will see what I can do.
Thank you.
Flies away.
If I had fly, I would be so happy.
Right. So, I will now reveal that room, and that room below Tox's is now yours, Flipnork, for you to go and do with as you wish. Oh, it
Hell
looks
yeah.
it looks exactly like all the others. Perfect. There we go.
That's what I like. Uniformity.
Oh dear God, why? But yes,
You let
Hector,
this happen.
I did. And there's worse things to come. This isn't even.
You escaped this character.
I did okay this character.
This is what I want. This is what I need.
I did okay this character. But anyway, so Hector will return to the seat and
There's still
will
so much to see.
he will gesture for people to take a seat and will just say, "I understand that Mr. Flipnork's appearance has made adjustments to things, but I do believe we still need to have some form of debriefing. I understand that most of us are still very hurt. We can
Do
use
any
the
of you guys need, like, healing? Because I could do a bit of that.
You actually know healing magic?
I do.
Okay, that's far more useful than I believed.
Yeah. What kind you need? You need something like heavy duty or just something little?
Whom are you talking to?
Freyr looks at Tox, just like, you're hurt pretty bad, Tox. Maybe you should get some healing.
I mean, we've got a med bay, right?
Yeah, we've got a med bay.
Save the magic for missions.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Freyr will walk up to the table, though, right in front of 17. Or actually, he'll go right between 17 and Hector.
Mhm.
And he'll just flip open his bag and just drop wallets. He'll just drop all 9 wallets onto the table. I collected every single one I could find.
Well, I am glad that you did do that. You didn't need to make such a display of it by just pouring it out on the table. But I appreciate that you actually did round up the wallets as I did suggest. But the simple fact is we do need to debrief for a moment over this. Flip, I know you won't understand much of what I'm about to say, But
And
I
that's
will.
fine. I know I'm getting thrown into the thick of it. Just go for it. I'll catch up as we go.
I'm really glad you didn't say deep end. Anyway.
Oh, it was such a missed opportunity. I'll be better.
I start rummaging through the wallets just to look at IDs
So
as I listen.
we are aware that while we do not have 100% solid evidence that Accelerator Industries themselves are to blame for what we found, we certainly do know there must be some kind of connection. I doubt that they would have a underground facility like that with those creatures. I have contacted one of our ghost operatives to see if they can try to secure as much of the bodies as they possibly can. With time ticking forward as much as it is, I doubt that they'll be able to pick up too much.
An airlock opened somewhere.
I doubt they'll be able to pick up too much, but if we can get anything, well, that's better than nothing. I know, Tox, you managed to get some downloads from some of their information. Is that correct?
Yeah, I've got some code from something up above and then some files on some of the people they had in the containers, in the vats.
Wonderful. We will, if you can, I will take you into the main briefing room. We'll see if we can put it into one of our computers and start downloading it onto the system. Once that's done, probably in the morning, we'll be able to actually look at it and see what value that information has. We do have the wallets as well, which is useful for trying to gain some kind of information. I will rendezvous, or at the very least, send what we have found over to my superiors and see if they can give us grounds for an actual legal search of Accelerator Industries grounds. I don't think much of what we've seen will be visible for us again, but we have seen it and we know what to do. I strongly believe that Accelerator Industries is up to no good. There's no way that they can have that underneath their building and not know about it.
I completely agree. You can't have hideaway rooms stored in crates and for lack of a better term, a dungeon and
Well,
not know of its existence.
Yeah, there was also just a disembodied arm laying between a couple containers
That's pretty sus.
in a place where it wasn't too hard for us to find.
Yes, that part I am a bit concerned about.
If they had any sort of routine checks, I would have thought that a lot of that would have been discovered a long time ago.
Tell you what, because you've actually made a really good logical deduction based on that, Tara, roll me an intelligence check. Just a straight check, not a save, just a straight check. So, yeah, I was making it a 13 DC, so you just passed it. But as you say that out loud, you do get a kind of thought in your brain of, yeah, it was very much too easy to find that, wasn't it? It was kind of just, yeah, it was tucked between crates, but it was still relatively out in the open. So the thought does cross your mind now, and you can choose to share this or not, that maybe it was left there to be found.
Yeah. I would then be like, or somebody might have been trying to direct us towards something.
Farrell just looks like that Spider-Man meme from Spider-Verse with Miles Morales just looking really intent. It's just Frere just looking really intent at Tox, just like, yeah. That makes sense.
Flipnork points like that fucking DiCaprio meme.
Is there any way that we could, because it's a cybernetic hand, could we hook it up and maybe find out any information off of the hand itself?
Yes, actually we can. If we take it into our computers, we can try to see if it's registered. If it is a legitimate registered piece of tech, we will have information on who it was attached to previously, who actually owned it. If it was something more black market underground, perhaps we may have a harder time actually tracking it down, but if it's legitimate, there has to be some record of it.
Well, we could at least start there and see if it's at least legally owned. And if not, we can go to the market and try that way.
Yes, that's true. We can use our contacts there, but more importantly, if it is not legally owned, then that gives us more legal precedent to pursue Accelerator Industries. We can question them on why they had an illegal prosthetic on their purpose, on their grounds.
So is this like an evil corporation or just a shady one?
Unclear.
Got it.
Unclear, but leaning towards evil.
Oh no.
It's most definitely a form of shadiness. We were asked to investigate them for a series of reasons, but upon actually investigating them, there is clear signs that there is some kind of illegal trafficking going on. At the very least, we found life pods containing individuals that were owned by the industry. So, at the very least, there could be some form of illegal trafficking.
That's
or
not
slavery.
copacetic at all, dude.
No, it's very not copacetic. You see, the sound of their voice is physically labored when they have to say that. But the fact that there is further goings on, seeming like some kind of illegal cult activity, that is what is truly concerning me. I've never come into contact with anything like those strange worm-like creatures in those individuals' necks, let alone the giant slugs that we had to contend with.
Speaking of, I do still have that live specimen.
Is it still alive?
I will take out my water skin and actually, do we have anything that I can dump it into, like a like a container or something?
Look around this room, see if you can find something. You all hear the sound of Freya's stomach growling.
Yes. Whoa.
No, I don't see shit.
I don't see a goddamn thing.
At the sound of your stomach, Hector will turn to you, Freya, and say, "You do realize that we have facilities here for food, correct?"
Oh yeah, this seems rather important.
No.
Hey,
Please, eat.
which one of you has messed up the worst? If you'd like a bit of healing, I could do that.
Oh no, it's okay. Maybe the squid needs healing.
Squid person, do you need healing?
Elena's just going to reach into Flipnork's mind and say, "No, thank you."
Can you do that? Because you haven't touched him. Does it?
You don't know, because she's an illithid. She doesn't have to touch.
She doesn't have to touch.
If
okay.
she was just a
Psy-mage, she would have to touch.
Psy-mage, she would have to touch.
Whoa! I
get up
hear
and
the voices.
I step away for a moment and go back to the lab because I know there's got to be containers in here, and I will grab a container.
Roll me. No. That doesn't work like that. Roll me a perception check. I'll see if you can find any kind of container.
Well,
Yes.
What a fucking difference.
While Kara's gone, Frere will lean down to talk to him and say, "Do you want anything from the vending machines?"
Shit, I don't. Fuck, why are you asking me food things?
Do you want me to pick up something to eat?
Yes. Allow me to live vicariously through my fiction.
Frere will scamper off to go achieve food.
Are you leaving down there? As you leave down there, Hector turns and looks at Tox and says he realizes that there's literally machines right over there, right? He saw those,
Dramatic
right?
effect.
I don't think that he did. It's okay.
It's all right. He's getting a bit of a workout. It's all right in my book.
Frere's gonna ask this guy.
This guy.
Is there a place to get food outside of the vending machines?
I don't fucking know, man. I just get paid.
You realize there's a machine in there that makes food, right?
Oh shit! I thought it was his vending machine.
Lights flash red.
Frere will scamper back in happily. Like,
Right, so you would notice that exactly where you're standing, oddly enough, there is a construction matrix machine that is designed to make food. Think of it as create food and water, except it does supply you with taste.
The fabricator.
It's a fabricator.
I legitimately thought that the thing that created food was in a different room and not next to the vending machine.
No, it's literally next to the vending machine.
Like that's not Frere having an intelligence below 10, which he has an intelligence of 11. This is Alex being smooth brain.
It's actually meant to be a cruel joke that the vending machines are next to the machine that can make any food.
My intelligence is higher, really?
Not in
it
real
is
life.
Alex.
My brain has minimal wrinkles. I made sure to get rid of all of them.
Yeah, I heard him.
Out of
I-
curiosity,
You put all that energy into lifting.
out
Yeah.
of curiosity, would Elena's food be in there as well?
No, because it constructs food, not brains, you monster.
Brains of food?
I mean, it could probably construct like some sort of like amino acids or something, right?
Yeah.
Fatty acids.
Yeah.
If you, I will remind you that at the very first session, it's been a while, so I understand why. Hector did specifically state to Eleanor that her food would be brought in specifically for her, so they would be able to have a supply.
It produces
From
acids, but it can
the
only...
orphans.
Yeah.
No, she only eats from animals. Fuck you.
It just produces acids, but it can only put them in so many types of containers, so it's just in a Powerade bottle.
Right. So, Freya, you are using the machine to construct food. What food are you constructing?
Let's see. What would Frere like right now? Let me pull up a junk food generator.
Did you say junk food generator?
I would believe like fucking Alex has that on like standby.
On the desktop, just ready to go.
Generate me some
Yeah,
food.
he downloaded it into one of my porn folders.
God damn it, Alex! Why?
Generate me some food.
It's somewhere he'll never forget.
It's not even in the food porn folder. It's just like,
Oh,
God damn it, Alex.
sweet. Okay, so Frere, because he knows he has to get food for Tox, and he's fine with sharing food because he's Papa Bear.
Mhm.
He presses the buttons, and out will come a very large plate of spicy wings and mozzarella sticks.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Okay, roll me an intelligence. Intelligence. I want to see that you know how to use this machine. Yes, you know how to use this machine well enough to construct what you want. You now have a plate of wings and mozzarella sticks.
I'll make sure to get like blue cheese sauce.
How
for the side.
how complicated is this machine?
It depends. So the level of complexity depends on what you're trying to get it to make. Wings and mozzarella sticks are relatively easy to make. He's not trying to order a 10-course meal, so it's relatively easy for him to use the machine to make it. But the more complex food that you're trying to make, the higher it will be.
He comes over with his very large plate and just sits it down on this table next to Tox, and will start munching on bone and all for the chicken wing. They're like, "Dude, carry on."
You're munching the bone and all? Alright, make me a con save. Yeah, you're fine. You can swallow bones. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You're just devouring bones now.
I'm a bear.
He's even eating the bone.
He is
so
a bear.
tough. I love it. You guys are cool.
I mean, he is a bear.
I
That's
know,
not
right?
surprising.
It's rad.
I'm sure you've eaten bone too.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean everyone can.
So I'm just going to give people a bit of an explanation of exactly what Devon is. Because it's something that you would have seen. They're not super common, but they're not, like, super rare. So you would have all at least seen one or two within your lifetimes. Devon is called a Salosapien. They are shark humanoids that live on a backwater world that has recently, within the last 100 years, become part of the Astral Alliance. It
They
is
all just swim around the ocean lifting.
it is literally a water world with very few land masses, and essentially when the Astral Alliance first got there, they discovered that there was a highly evolved species of shark people that have literally evolved from sharks into a very tribalistic series of gatherings, schools, if you will, and they are very naturally aggressive. They yes, it's called Jersey Shore. They are very naturally aggressive because their
Those are good
brains,
jokes, disembodied text.
their brains naturally pump out more aggression hormones than normal people. This does not mean they are constantly angry, but this does mean that if you piss one off, they are likely to murder you.
I'm glad that was confirmed by Flipboard.
Yeah, that's canon now.
I think we made that joke making the character as well, which is
I think we
great. Which is just doubly great that we thought the same thing.
It's the only
Anyway.
social media on the
So,
planet.
so you're aware. You are
What was
aware.
the name of the planet?
We didn't name it.
You didn't name it? Okay.
We didn't name it. You didn't say
It's
anything.
Jersey Shore.
It's Jersey
Yeah.
Shore.
It's literally just called Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
imagine it's pronounced like
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore is there. We go. Canon. I now deem your world Jersey Shore. You are of the tribes of Jersey Shore. There we go.
That's my minor spelling update, but I'm in.
There.
There it is.
Shore. There we go. So
God,
I'm glad my stupid pronunciations paid off.
they worked.
they also drink a nice red wine called Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yeah, 100%. So you are aware of these beings existing. You're not like, holy shit, what the fuck is this creature? You're aware that these shark people do exist. You maybe have never seen one so fucking weirdly laid back as this one, but they exist.
I thought you were gonna say as this dude.
As this dude, yeah.
As this man's over here,
At
you've
this
probably
man-
never seen someone so laid back.
But they do exist. They are people, beings that you've probably come across once or twice. They're not all. A lot of them are known for being really good mercenaries, really good gladiators. There is a running theme between your race, Devon, and Freya's race that each side thinks that you can beat the other in a fight easily. This is something that your people naturally believe. Whether your characters choose to believe that, your races generally believe, oh yeah, Usarians can take Salo Sapiens in a fight, no problem.
Is it friendly or is it like
it's
fierce?
kind of it's competitive. It's not like blood sports, but it's competitive.
But in like a 150%.
I think that would be up to the individual people to believe whether it's competitive or it's serious.
Yes. So that's just a choice you make for your character.
I'll say Frere in terms of competition, Frere has no competition. Frere is just in his mind he is the best.
Frere is Frere.
And he must be the best in order to continue to protect Tox, because that's his whole goal.
Frere is the king of the mountain.
The king of the Sims.
Yeah, I am the king of the Sims. He really is just a mega simp. I appreciate him.
Flipnork is an underwater sea tier 3 sub. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, gotta support everyone.
So that's just a little bit of world lore as to what's going on. As Hector kind of re-goes over some of what's happening, he does gesture towards the machines and explains, in case you were not aware, we do have some simple snack machines, but we also have...
Gotta fix that airlock.
We also have the machine over there. Its function is to create food. So if you are hungry, please do eat. Consider this time from now until we reconvene in the morning. Consider it time to do with as you please. But if you are looking to actually leave the compound, you need to make me aware of this.
Got it, RoboDog.
I was gonna leave the compound tomorrow to go do a thing.
Please just make me aware when you are leaving. Tomorrow we will need to investigate some of what's happening. Now, I'm not saying that you have to stay. I'm just saying that while we're chasing down some leads, I would like you to be present. But beyond that, I am allowing you to leave. You're not stuck here. Just bear in mind, for all intents and purposes, legally you are dead.
Yeah, of course. I was gonna go to black market.
What did you just say?
I was gonna go black market. Eats food.
That's fine. If you have business at the black market, just please remember that those individuals know where we are. So try not to stir up too much of an issue with them.
Frere has a chicken bone sticking out of his mouth and just nods his head.
Elena will talk to Hector and go, and where would I find my food?
If you go into your room, while we were away, they have fitted a compartment into your data link. It will provide you with cloned DNA.
Explanation, Hex, please.
So basically, there's a new compartment built into your data link.
Okay.
Those things there, that is where they will store your food. You are literally being presented with brains to consume, but they are cloned brains.
Oh, that's fine.
So none of the brains that you consume are actually from living beings. They are DNA taken from the brain of a living creature and then just cloned.
That's fine.
So you're not actually eating the heart, or you're not actually eating the brain of a person, just the cloned brain of a person.
Is there cloned animal brains?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Okay,
It's cloned animal.
Would this place have something akin to a blender?
No. This high-tech military facility does not have a blender, I'm afraid.
Does it have something that can blend stuff, though?
What do you want to blend with it?
She wants a brain smoothie.
But no, but I mean, like, how do you want to blend it? You need to sell me how you're blending the brain.
Like, she would put the brain in, put a bit of yogurt in, and literally make herself a brain smoothie.
Yes, but no, that's not what I'm saying. It's like, okay, so you want to make a brain smoothie, right? I get
Yes.
that.
You
And
feed your flax seeds to your brain smoothie.
what kind of...
Yeah.
they don't have a blender here, but you need something to mush it up. So what are
Yeah.
you going to get, and how are you going to mush it up is what I'm asking.
Your fist.
Mage hand.
She just uses her mage. No, because that's an attack, and mage hands can't attack. So instead, you use your fist and you just
Wait,
punch.
can Mage Hand fucking blend?
No.
Mage
Damn
hand
it.
prepare food.
Fine, she'll fucking use one of her tentacles.
Okay.
That Caitlyn needs to take the spell Unseen Servant to make her a brain smoothie.
Yeah,
Uh,
just to prepare food.
and so she says she's gonna come out, go to her room real quick. Is there a cup in there or something, or no?
No, there's no cup in there because they didn't assume you were gonna fucking blend it into a smoothie, you fucking monster. They thought you were just gonna consume the brain whole.
It has to be prepared
I
perfectly.
do want to make it apparent. This is not how your species normally eats brains.
Oh, I know,
I'm just gonna
I
make that
know.
very clear.
Oh yeah, I know.
No,
I
Elena's
didn't
just a special form of fuck.
Does this make this illithid, as they say, extra?
Yes.
Well, I was just thinking that Elenia is kind of an outlier in her species, and she kind of would do this to separate herself. Is that kind of like...
Is this the Karen?
There is a
Karen
special
moments?
reason she does stupid shit like
I mean, it 100% makes sense, but like, here's the thing. You actually 100% didn't run any of that by me. So,
I thought it would be okay. I was reading on illithids and never specified how they had to eat them. So I'm like, fuck
oh
it, she'll
no,
have
no,
brain
no,
smoothie.
no, they didn't. But like here's the thing: if you want stuff like that, I'm totally fine with it, and I'll
Okay.
make sure the stuff is there for it. But you never told me like, hey, I want to have her drink brain smoothies. So I didn't make sure that the compound had the stuff for that. So in my brain, I thought, would a military compound that has something that can instantly make food have a need for a blender? And my brain went, no, it wouldn't have the need for a blender.
Okay, she'll ask Hector where the cups are.
Can the food fabricator fabricate a blender?
Yeah, is that a possibility?
Simple solution.
Fabricate more tools for me.
Caitlin, I have the simple solution. Okay, you need to find a way to grind up the brain into a smoothie. Become the blender. Just put it in your mouth and just chew it. Just chew it.
No, that's not how that works.
Just gum the fuck out of it. And
I guess if you massively big brained, you could use the food creation machine to create a blender made out of food.
That feels like tier 30. Tier 30.
Functional and delicious.
Bread.
yeah, exactly, Tara.
But yeah, she'll ask Hector where the
This is
cups are.
dumbest shit.
He gestures over towards where the machine is. He's like, over there, maybe.
Okay. So she will go over. Are there cups over here?
You're looking at a bookcase for a second there. So
I
I'm
know.
gonna say no.
I had. It takes me a second to move my token.
You would notice that there is like a set of like styrofoam-ish looking cups that obviously people put out and attach into it so that it can create liquids for them.
A fucking
Okay.
book called How to Assemble a Blender.
Yeah. She'll take the cup and she will put in like an order for yogurt and flax seeds.
Roll me an intelligence check. It's very low because it's very simple. I'm praying for the nat one. Yeah.
Crit fail.
I have. Oh, okay, you're fine. I do have an answer of what happens if you crit fail the food making machine. So
Yes.
It's gonna go everywhere.
So yeah, no, you. It's very easy to make. It was like a DC 5. You managed to get it done. It creates the yogurt with the flax seeds for you.
Okay. She will go over back here. She will put it on the table. Then she will go to her room.
Shy
Okay.
eater.
Oop. Nah. Oop. Sorry. This is her room, actually. and then she will go over here and put in for
No, that's not your room. Oh, isn't
Yeah, it
that?
is.
Isn't that Thingy's room? I thought that maybe was Flip. So what? What?
This is Flip Norks.
So for
Yeah.
for
Just second
good
at the top.
for good purposes, because I wasn't sure, can everyone just using the text tool, just on each of the rooms, if you know it's your room, just write that it's your room. So I
know
know
the first episode, this one was Alex's because we were next to each other.
I know for a fact the top was Tox's, so that's why I put Tox's name already on there. But if you could just pop your name on the rooms that you're in. So I see the Eleanor's. Yeah, there you go. So if you just pop the name of the room that you're in.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna put in an order for.
No, okay. You don't need to order it. What it is you look in there and there is a compartment automatically put in there, and it's kind of like, think of it like a weird microwave. And you open up the door for it, and you see in there, under like a plastic container, there is a animal brain that's in there.
Okay, she'll take the animal brain and come back out. And then she will put the brain in the cup, put the yogurt in the cup,
Brain eating seems pretty hardcore.
then the flaxseed in the cup, and then she will use her tentacles.
You are extra. You put flaxseed in there.
It's healthy.
Yeah, but
little fucking twisty bendy straw.
I would have preferred if you put chia seeds in there.
I hear brains have a lot of protein in them.
They do. They
And
do.
she's going to use her tentacles to smash it up and make a
Just
smoothie.
smush.
Oh god, she's playing with her food cocks.
I don't know why it's so funny to me.
Anyway,
Just
so-
like, is it common for them to play with their food?
Right. So, what you notice at this time, while some of you are sitting down, Hector stands up and just instructs to you that I'm just going to go and try to use some of the medical facilities to deal with some of my wounds. Please feel free to do whatever you need to do. Tox, before I go, could you please provide me with your hacking tool? I can begin the download of the information.
Sure. I can walk with you if you want.
Actually, yes, that would be a good idea. If you just follow me to the main room.
That does remind me, I will need to pick up a new hacking tool before we go on our next mission.
Oh, not a problem. We should have the facilities for that. I believe in our facility that there must be one or two lying around. But if not, if we really can't find them, I can put in a order for it. That should arrive, no problem. Upon saying that, Hector is going to make his way up into your kind of briefing room. If Tox wishes to follow with him, Tox can follow with him.
Lork looks at Alania.
Was that you that like talked in my mind earlier?
She'll talk in his mind again. Yes.
Whoa, so you're like telekinetic and shit?
Telekinetic.
Telekinetic. Is someone fucking clapping in the background?
That was me. That was me. Because fucking
Telekinali! Telekinali!
Gnarly.
I believe the word is telepathic.
Whoa.
Wait. No, 17 wouldn't hear any of this.
But
That's a good
he
point.
can't respond to you telepathically.
Yeah, so
No,
he
that's true.
did say
Yeah, I would say
telekinetic out loud.
So the assumption would be, yeah.
Whoa. Does that mean you like lift with your mind?
Yes.
She's fucking cool.
She's not as cool as you think she is.
I don't know. I think someone that can overcome like their bodily functions that doesn't need them anymore, that's rad.
But the thing is, her body still functions from what I can scan.
My legs, she'll talk to 17. My legs don't.
But it seems like you've risen above it either way.
Yes, but what I would say is to remember that when 17 did a medical check via her scans on you, For some reason, her scans say that there's no medical reason that your leg shouldn't work.
That's true.
So
I
that's
still
why
think it's
she thinks that.
aggressive.
Right. So while you're down there, up in the top room, Ector has went in and is attaching Tox's hacking tool into this computer. And while in there, his attention draws to her anyway, and he speaks and says, "Well, while we have this moment, I was going to try to pull you aside from the rest of the group to converse with you about something anyway. So while we have this, I will use this now.
How attached to Freyr are you anyway?
I read
Oh,
your
fuck that bitch.
I read the file of yourself and the rest of your companions, obviously prior to the formation of this team. Based on your file, I made a series of tactical assumptions. I believe that those were wrong, but the fact that they are wrong gives me pause to think. You clearly demonstrated some ability to, at the very least, lead and understand a tactical situation. Why, with someone like yourself who has that inclination, would you use their time for the criminal undertakings that you were doing? I do find this curious.
Well, it's not bad motivations, I don't think. Let me just say I was punishing people that wouldn't have got sufficient punishment.
So your motives are purely for a form of your own justice.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't like slavers. And anytime you bring a slaver in, it's always jail time. They deserve much worse than that.
In this
So in a way, I guess I'm terrible because I want to hurt people. But in another way, I'm not hurting good people.
in this role that you have at the moment, we do have certain freedoms to operate not illegally, but under adjusted boundaries of the law. While you understand that the system's way of dealing with slavers is the not correct one, units like this have the autonomy to deal with individuals of that nature in ways we deem more fit. Putting it bluntly, if we believe that a criminal will continue to offend even after corporal punishment, we can choose to execute our right to destroy that individual and any criminal organizations that we believe to be connected to such truly unredeemable qualities.
And that's exactly why I chose this gig over the prison.
What I'm trying to say is that while I am the leader of this group, while I am the sergeant in charge, I need someone in the team not to be a second in command. That's not the way this works. I need someone that shows an aptitude for leadership, be able to deal with situations when I'm not around. What you have demonstrated to me in the first mission at the very least is that you may be an individual that has a spark for that. And what I'm asking is, are you prepared to see this through?
Well, I guess in a way I've led Freyr around. So I got some experience with it, but I'm not sure that I'm totally fit for a a leadership position, at least not in this group. I don't know that I can rein it all in. I'm not sure that I should rein it all in. Obviously, there's some boundaries that shouldn't be crossed, and I'm willing to try to enforce those boundaries. But I'm not the most charismatic or best speaking.
These are traits that can be learned. I'm not asking you to step in and be the leader right away. What I'm asking is if you are willing to work for those things so that maybe one day you may be in the position of leadership. If that is what you want and that's what you can do, then I'm more than happy to allow the progression to begin, to start supplying you with the training necessary to one day step up to that level.
Well, I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad fit, to be honest, and if you're willing to work with me, then I don't see why I should decline.
It is merely a formality that I ask. I cannot put you on the road without first asking that you want to actually walk it.
I appreciate that.
For now, I am happy to help you along that and provide the training that I can do. But we will see exactly how far things go. Obviously, this was only our first mission, and we still have a lot to do. I'm going to begin trying to set this up for download. It's probably going to take some time, especially seeing as a chunk of what we managed to pull back was just pure code. If you want to return to the others, I'll make sure this gets set up and see about gaining some medical aid for my wounds.
I also could use some medical attention.
Next door, the med bay is in there. If you wish to use it, by all means, that is what it's here for.
Alright, thanks, Hector.
You have potential, Tox. Just try not to let a need for justice and a taste for blood consume that potential.
Alright, Batman.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I don't know what it means.
Get
either.
your pop culture references away from me.
I don't know what it means either, but it sounded right.
So you have now began leadership training with Hector. So what this is going to be is that based on how your characters play, how you act, and how I feel the story goes, certain attempts for promotion or extra training will appear. The reason this appeared was because first and foremost you ranked up with the social ranks with Hector during the last mission, and you ranked up via intelligent choices and taking the lead on certain situations. So what that has done is that's triggered Hector to see that you have a potential for leadership. So we'll take time to foster your growth in those areas. Anyone can obtain this by playing their characters. And how you play your character will eventually lead you to fitting a role that you can get training in. When you get training, this is a way of getting extra feats. This is a way of learning extra proficiencies and extra skill proficiencies. I kind of stole this from you, Tara, in the reading of books from Friday, but this is a little bit. This is a bit more of a. There's a bit more that you have to do for it. So you will have to do training parts with Hector to eventually lead up to getting extra feats and extra bumps in stats. So, for example, you spoke to Hector and said that you don't think that you have the kind of the personality, kind of the social ability to lead. So when you train with Hector, just to give you an idea of it, one of the things that you'll gain is bonuses to your charisma modifier or your base charisma stat. You may eventually get something like proficiency in persuasion or intimidation or just your charisma going up at certain points if you continue the training and are passing the training. What this will mean, though, is that at certain points, I will ask you to do checks based on that training to see how successful the training goes. If it goes really well, then the time it takes for you to get bonuses or boons from that training will be less. If you do really badly, it's going to take longer to get those bonuses.
Alrighty. There are also some death flags from both people in the conversation.
Yeah! I know who I'm going to kill off.
Me!
Spoilers, they're not even in this game. They're in a Wednesday game. Anyway.
Wait, which Wednesday game?
Don't worry about it. Let's go back to what we were doing. So yes, if you want to use the medical facilities, the way that the medical facilities work is, if you want, you can stay in there for a short rest, but you do not need to use your hit dice, as in you don't actually use the resource. While you're in there, you roll hit dice to gain health back, but you do not use actually the resource. But you can only use however your level's worth of hit dice per day. So if you go in there right now, because it's near the end of the day, you could do 7 and get yourself up to however much health that takes and not worry because, hey, it's the end of the day, so it will recharge for tomorrow.
I'd also get a long rest anyway, but for the flavor of it, I'm gonna get medical attention.
While that's happening, I imagine that whatever conversation's happening amongst these three people, these three idiots, Bert not take a part of because every time he bit into a wing, he moved a separate wing off to the side for Tox, making sure that there was an equal amount shared.
He's trying to be nice. Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
Equal amount shared, and he will just sit in this chair, and just wait.
Slipknot does have a question, actually.
What is your question? Ask
For,
away.
for 17, whose name I don't know if he picked up yet.
He did in the conversation. You would have heard Hector refer to them as 17.
Okay.
So you can assume that.
Hey, your name was like 17, right?
Silence.
Kara?
Kara did say be right back, so Kara might not actually be back
okay.
yet.
All
Is
right.
that your like it make PP hard?
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Perfect.
Perfect timing.
Perfect.
Why do I come back to make PP hard?
Because Alex is here.
Anyway, but what?
Bully made you boom boom. So away from boom boom.
Anyway, so
Caitlin in the mysterious case of Boom Boom.
please re-say what you said, Devon. So that
Whoa, your name is like 17, right?
Yes.
That's like a number.
Yes.
Cool. So are you like wearing a suit of armor or are you a robot?
I'm an Iron Forge.
Whoa, I've never met one of you before. That's rad.
I can tell by the fact that you keep calling me a robot.
Oh, is that like a bad thing to do? Should I stop that? Is it offensive?
I would prefer that you stop it.
Okay, I'll just say 17 from now on, all right, dog?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bert looks over at 17 like, that's because that's your word, right?
That's our word, and we prefer other people not to use it.
To reclaim this number.
And we gotta break these things.
gotta break these cyber chains, these binary chains.
You guys seem like a pretty tightly knit bunch.
And then there's Elena.
Elena's finally finished making. Elena, I'm fucking pronouncing it like the rest of y'all.
Yeah, just give in.
No, fuck you, it's Elena. And she's finally finished making her smoothie, and she will now begin to drink her.
Just this horrific.
No, she drinks nicely.
I imagine Caitlin's Elena's mouth hole, face hole continues to make a vortexing toilet flushing sound as it just gobbles up. Like for a little brain gobbler.
That's how I imagine it.
This is the most obnoxious slurp ever.
But it's long. It's long and dry. It's one continuous slurp.
Yeah, everyone's just kind of soaking
Except
it
she's
in.
not doing this through a straw. She's just kind of like
She's
pushing
just
it back,
slurping.
so it's no slurping.
She's just deep throating the cup. It's just in her mouth.
Oh.
Eleni is the kind of person who will just slurp all the liquid out of a cup in a movie theater.
Oh,
God damn it! What the fuck? No.
that's mean. That's too much. You take that back.
No.
Right. So, do we have anything else that we would like to do?
Yes, actually.
Go ahead.
Flipnork is going to walk over to Freyr. Like,
And challenge him
why do you say that?
to a mud wrestling match.
Finally,
like
the
that.
fan service in this game starts.
Hex, add a mud pit, and let's see
I
what
mean,
happens.
we had Mpreg.
To add a mud pit.
We had Mpreg on Wednesdays and monster fucking.
You're right.
Now-
it's not
now
too late
we
to get
have
Mpreg over here.
Listen, furry mud wrestling is top tier.
Yeah.
Furry mud wrestling is top tier.
I mean, I'm for it.
Right. Okay. So Devon, what are you gonna? What is Flipnork gonna say to Freya?
What's up, dog?
Not much. I'm just waiting for Talks to come back.
Would you like to have like an arm wrestling contest to measure strength?
I mean, we could, but I'm a little tired from the fighting I did today.
Oh,
Plus
you
already
know
beat you.
what? You know what? That's a good point. If we're gonna do that, we should both be at full strength. Otherwise, it's not a real test.
Exactly.
So, are you like the bruiser of the team?
Looks at 17.
I just look back and shrug. Because I've seen what Tox has done with that whip.
We've all seen what Tox has done to that whip, apart from Flip.
You all got up from it.
Freyr looks back at Flipnork and is basically just like, well, I mean, I don't think any single one of us is a better fighter here. I guess I just can take the most blows better than anyone else.
I mean, that's still a good contribution, dog.
So he can be blown the most. Got it.
Yeah. I can take the most handies in a row.
How many handies can you take in the frozen time?
Like getting a handy with the boys.
I get the sense that you're a master of endurance.
Yeah, I've done a lot of fighting most of my life, and before that, I did a lot of manual labor for the other most of my life.
Oh, sounds like you've lived through a lot.
I don't know. I guess I don't think it's been any more than some of these people. She has to eat brains for a living. Brains taste kind of bland.
I mean, maybe they don't taste bland to her taste buds.
She even have to.
Elena will reach out to Freya and be like, "That's why I had the yogurt and the flax seeds."
Was that just a Freyr?
Yeah, just a Freya.
Makes sense.
What kind of yogurt was it?
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
I was literally thinking it was gonna be strawberry.
Strawberry is the best fucking yogurt. Let's all admit it.
It's true. Strawberry kind of is the best.
I don't know what it tastes like.
Oh no.
It tastes like good ass.
Is that true?
Wait, it
My
tastes like good
favorite.
ass?
As opposed to the badass.
As opposed to badass, it just tastes like good ass.
Is badass just like after it freshly pooped, or
I'm just gonna go wild with Lada's braiding cow, and she'll just go. She's going like. Sometimes I prefer a brain burger though.
which one of us was to that, or was that just all of us?
That was
Freya.
Freya. Freya can mention it outside
Okay.
because she can only talk to one person at a time with her.
Yeah.
Fur wouldn't have said it. Fur would have just said, "Oh yeah, that makes sense," with like the thong face on.
Yeah. Highly inquisitive.
Freyr's a highly inquisitive bear, but he's not good at it.
Like you just put some cheese, some
Unless
lettuce,
he licks it.
some
I can already tell I'm
tomatoes,
gonna like it here.
and ketchup and mustard on that brain, and you've got yourself a good brain burger.
I'm gonna get something to eat real quick.
You should do that. The machine's pretty easy to use. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, I hope I have a good time with it.
Oh,
Right.
I'm hoping he rolls that nat fucking one.
Right.
I hope it explodes it.
What are you trying to make? And I'll let you roll and see what happens.
Sardines.
Just sardines. Okay. Roll me like just a plate full of sardines. Roll me an intelligence check,
Exactly.
please. Sardines are relatively simple. I'll let you have that with a 6. I was hoping for the nat 1. A plate of sardines are made for you.
Oh, just like Mama Nork used to make.
This implies that Nork is his last name and not just one name. Otherwise, her name is literally Mama. This is her legitimate name. This is upsetting
Mama Nork.
right now.
I like Flip Nork more.
Yeah, exactly.
That's your name, Flip Nork Nork Junior.
Nork of the Nork line.
The clan of Nork.
Nork.
Exactly. Yeah, every member of his clan has a Nork in their name.
From the city of Slam Zone.
From the city of the
What
underwater
shall
city
we
of
call
Slam
the young one? As someone outside is like, do a flip. I have an idea.
It's the underwater city of Slam Zone inside Jersey Shore.
Watchers of these videos that isn't a member of the group or the friend group. I really hope that this isn't their first video.
I hope they chose to watch the third video of the third series without any of the others. I actually hope someone does that just to be fucking confused.
I do want to point out that it's now immortalized, unless Devin and Helena do some good editing. The clan of Nork.
Oh, that's canon. Absolutely.
It's spelled like that too.
It's
Your players do your world building for you.
Exactly.
It's cute that you think I'm gonna put time into editing this.
It's why there's still yet to be any hentai edited into a random spot in the video.
Yeah, looking at you, Devin.
Well, I mean,
Fucking coward.
is it that it's not there, or is it that I've frame pasted it properly?
Hentai is in your heart.
It's there. You just have to find the right frames and slow it down.
Once said, it's not how big your penis is on the outside, it's how big the penis in your heart is.
How small your
Episode 3 has 4 entire dojins if you pay attention.
Anyway, moving right along from
Anywho.
that. So, right, Tox, you are in the medical facility, the med bay, essentially, and you are getting healed. But what I want you to do is I want you to roll me a perception. I want to see if you can notice anything while you're being healed, because Ector is in there being healed. No, I'm afraid you do not notice. You're too busy focusing on your actual own healing, and you would see that Ector did come in when you were in there, spent some time in there, and then promptly left. And rejoins the group down.
I wonder what I didn't notice.
You did not notice.
Without him getting new arm.
You didn't need that arm.
You don't need it.
I don't need this arm. Isn't worthy of being my arm.
Right. So, with that all being said, Hector goes back in, and we'll just make a brief announcement to the group and state that, I'm going to attempt to try and gain some rest. I've contacted those above me, seeing if the ghost operative can try to gain us any kind of physical evidence that was left behind. We'll see in the morning whether or not they actually get anything. I suggest that you all do try to get some rest so that when we reconvene tomorrow, we start looking over the results of what we have, we might be able to make sense of it. While there were issues... What?
Do you know where some of my exercise equipment ended up?
I was told that your items had been delivered into your room.
Oh, how convenient.
I mean, yes, but no, because it was sent to your room.
Anything involving this character, I just imagine anything spelled with a C is now spelled with a K.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's Mortal Kombat disease.
There are, in fact, no C's in the Salo-Sapien language, only K's. It goes A, B, K.
There aren't even other letters. It's
That's
just
because
K's.
that's because the C is too soft. It has to be the K because K is far more harsh and blunt.
Yeah.
There we go. More lore developed as we speak. Anyway, I'm going to retire to my own room. I will see you all in the morning.
Have a good night, Sergeant Cooler.
Good night, cooler dog.
You hear a very long sigh as the door closes. Right. So, I'm aware that we're doing a bit of a shorter session here. So, what we can do is we can choose to end there, or we can do the little bit of a run-up to the next episode. That I will leave up to you, because I know that, obviously, you've had a very tiring day there, good old Alex.
After eating an almost entire bag of bugles and drinking 2 cans of soda.
Wait, that's not caffeinated, is it?
It's crushed. No, it's not caffeinated.
Okay.
You're about to get the shit kicked out of you live on air there, my dude. So good save.
Yeah, I was about to lose my shit.
What do you know that'll drink you? If you drink caffeine like that, it'll kill you, right? I'm committing suicide by cook.
Oh, Jesus.
Regardless of the choice, can I keep a running gag going?
Yeah, go for it.
I'd like to return to my room.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Oh,
Do
it's
this.
what fun time.
Approach the camera on the console.
Oh, I'm scared.
I'm gonna lean forward. I'm gonna take my whip out of its holster and I'm gonna pull it taut.
I will be right back.
Roll. Okay, so first and foremost, roll me a performance because I want to see how well you do that, and then secondly, roll me a perception. So you do it kind of haphazardly. You're tired. You had the shit kicked out of you. Okay. But now roll me a perception check.
It has been rolled.
No, you don't notice anything, but you do your little performance for the camera, and that's that.
I'm gonna say, "How's my little pog champ?" and then go to bed.
Right.
You don't notice that they put tape over your camera.
So
Tired of the security officer.
Is this just a cam show?
maybe. So Devin, you watched episode 1, but it was a while ago. You each have like
Also muffled.
you hold on. You all have like a supercomputer type deal in your room, and Tox, for one reason or another, was considering that maybe someone's using it to spy on you. so has been acting up in front of the camera
Oh.
just to try to fuck with her FBI agent. I guess.
It's the only way to do it, really.
But anyway, yes. So we've got 2 characters that have went off to bed. My question remains: do we want to continue for a little bit more, or are we gonna call it go for now?
I'm good to keep going.
I'm more thinking about Alex, the one that's actually.
Yeah.
Well, I will say that I was actually to a degree this was actually gonna be really good character development because I was hoping Tara would just go to her room because Frere's not gonna leave the chair until Tox comes back. He's going to guard her food all night.
Chicken wings.
He's going to guard her food all night.
The me
What do you do when Tox leaves? Wait for Tox to come back.
The me that doesn't eat IRL forgot to eat in character.
Frere literally just like slides the plate closer to him and just like arms on table and just lays his head on his arms.
Whoa. You alright, dude?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just waiting until she gets back. This is her food.
Oh, well, I'm sure she'll get here eventually.
Yeah, she usually comes back at some point.
Well, I hope it comes to you soon.
Yeah. You're pretty alright, Mr. Shark Man.
You're alright too, Mr. Bearman.
Finally, bear and shark allies at last.
Just wait till their moms find out.
Assuming Fur has a mom anymore.
Look at this.
Look, you've been hanging out with them bear people.
Oh, you're making your mother cry. You're breaking your mother heart. Hanging out with them bad people.
I told you, Mama Nork, they're cool. It's okay. They left too.
Flip Nork, what you doing?
As long as they live too, I don't have a problem with them.
They smell like matted dog hair when you let them into the house. They don't respect the sardines.
Oh, you're just being dramatic as normal.
Don't you tell me it was a brown bear. I'm not. I won't have you in my house if it was a brown bear.
You telling me I'm over dramatic? I'll show you over dramatic.
Takes off shoe.
Oh, no, not like last time. No.
La Chanca.
La Shark.
Chunka.
Approximately what time?
The shoe's coming at him. Bum, 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 bum.
Approximately what time in the evening was it?
So you guys would have gotten back at like 5 in the morning because of the time that it took you and staying there to try to download the extra information. So you got there very late.
Okay. So I guess does anybody else have stuff they wanted to do? Because
That's the question. Does anyone else have stuff that they would like to do?
Frere, why don't you just take the food to her so that you're not sitting out here guarding it all night?
I don't know where she is right now.
Pretty sure
Besides,
she went to her room.
Tox likes her privacy. It's okay. Implying that this has happened several times before. I appreciate the thought, 17. You are my friend. I am not alone.
So that's that. Sooner or later, everybody goes into their rooms. At
17
some
actually
point.
goes into Sentry's Rest outside without anybody noticing.
Oh, you're just doing it outside. You're not even going in the room.
I just stay in my chair going into Sentry's Rest.
You just go limp,
You just got bored and turn off.
just planking in the seat.
So I have a trance, right?
Yeah.
I wake up earlier than everyone.
Yep.
4 hours later, I just wake up from my trance. I'm like, oh shit, Freya.
I knew I was forgetting something.
Shit, this happens all the time.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I left the oven on.
She probably comes down to the fact that Flipmorg's still out here waiting for Freyr to go to bed because he won't go to sleep before the bear man does to show weakness.
So, alright,
But, no,
Freya.
he had to make sure he was okay.
Freya, roll me a constitution save at disadvantage, please.
Oh,
You have fallen asleep waiting for her to get the stuff back. You are very, very tired. You would heavily beaten up, but you're still there guarding it. You're just asleep guarding it.
Yeah, because Fur also wasn't gonna get healed until he knew that she was healed, and so he's like just still beaten up, just like.
You're just there bleeding on the table a little bit. Some bear juices are on that table.
yes.
What that juice? What part that juice comes from? Who
Yeah,
knows?
where was it secreted from?
We'll leave that up to you.
You at home decide. Was it sperm?
It came from the hidden orifice.
It's a choose your own secretion adventure.
Oh, I hate that so much. Oh, I hate it.
So
no
yes,
one knows where the hidden orifice is.
so Tox, you come out rushing out after your trance, realizing that he was guarding food for you, and you see that 17 is just sitting up in the chair, just sitting there.
Flanking.
Quick question for Kara here. Does 17 Centuries Rest T-posing?
No,
Oh, it's flanking. It's flanking.
she's sitting as if she would normally sit at a table. So like her hands are up on the table, and she's just sitting there, just like as if she's just staring off into space.
Oh, okay. I was just expecting her just sitting there, but her arms forward. I didn't try.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I figured she was at an angle because of the way that the chair sits, but just like flat arms. Just.
But you would also notice that Freya diligently is just there, asleep, sitting up, but he's still guarding a plate full of chicken wings
And mozzarella sticks.
and mozzarella sticks. Don't forget the mozzarella sticks.
Don't forget those.
I just
Okay, so what happened while I was gone? I came back to much confusion.
good.
I'm also trying to find my fucking token.
You're in your room because you went to sleep because it has been a series of hours. The only people left in there are 17 because 17 has done her century's rest sitting in that position, and Freya fell asleep guarding the chicken wings. Tox, who is of course a variant of elf, did a trance and has come and once waked up from their trance went,
Oh, I thought that was going somewhere else.
oh shit, Freya he was still holding on to my food. Oh fuck, I didn't eat. Oh fuck, shit. And has went to see that poor Freya's asleep sitting up guarding some chicken wings. Big Man Tom's Elf Mommy Okay, HD 720.
So, Tox would rub Freyr on the back of his head. and
Okay, I was like, what?
then,
Sleepy hand DJ to the bear.
I broke his head.
Which head?
Not the one, not the other one.
The wholesome head.
Not the degenerate one.
Not the one I wasn't thinking of. Which now makes it sound worse. The one that's connected to your spine.
Sorry, so
Somehow Tara, you make it worse for yourself.
Not very good at this.
You give him the scrunchies, and Freya, you're asleep, so you feel like you're getting the scrunchies in your sleeps.
He smiles.
I imagine you do like the bear, like the dog thing where your foot thumps.
Yeah.
A face of contentness and satisfaction has overcome Freya's sleeping face.
And then I eat. I start eating so that it looks like I didn't have to wait super long. Because I feel genuinely bad.
Bear made an oath, and bears are very, very strict in their oaths. Very strict bear oath.
Oath of Chicken Wing Paladin. Yeah, that's great.
I love really dumb oaths.
I mean, because the way it was worded originally, like in the flavor text, was that.
Wait, what?
Hold on. I'm going into the. Because there's a reason why I made him so not. It was so basically just intensely loyal. It was because of the fact. It was partially due to the circumstances and the backstory, but it also has a lot to do with just Bear.
Bear man.
Bear.
Maverick.
But yeah, so that's that. Well, do you want to continue to the next morning, or are we gonna stop there?
I'm actually pretty fine stopping here.
Yeah, we can stop here. That's
Yeah,
fine.
let's stop here.
I don't have a title for this part because the title is more about what happens next. So I'll make a title card and give that to Devon. But yeah, this is a very short but sweet one because I understand people's had tiring days and stuff. But we do now know of our shark friend that worships a deity associated with athleticism, with working out and glory. And we now know that Tox kind of has had this offer of leadership training / promotion. We know that you are downloading the information that you gained from your little dungeon crawl, and the investigation of exactly what's going on with Accelerator Industries will continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I did read that correctly on my on the sorry sheet of that. They're oftentimes very protective and caring. So add that into the oath he made, and he's just like, yeah, no, this is just what I should do, right?
What we're doing now is we're making Oath of Big Daddy Bear. Gotcha.
Oath of Dommy Daddy.
Oath of Dommy Daddy Bear. No, just Dommy Daddy, and he's a bear. There we go. Done. I'm gonna end the recording on that.
Oath of Big Daddy Donger Bear.
Oath of Dilf, Devon.